This is topic B on page 148, adding images to a document.
You can include numerous types of graphic objects within a Word document. An illustration is a graphical object used to explain or embellish text. In Word, illustrations include pictures, clip art, shapes, smart art, charts, and screenshots. After you insert an illustration in a Word document, you can move, resize, or apply various other formatting options to it. So in this section, we're just going to be taking a look at how to insert pictures from our computer and also pictures from the internet. We'll get into smart art graphics, screenshots, charts. We'll have whole chapters dedicated to those later on in book 2. So in Word, a picture generally refers to a photographic image or other type of image that closely resembles a real object. Pictures are most often stored as JPEG, PNG, or GIF files, which are file formats used to organize or store images. So we're going to first see how to insert an image from our computer. I'm going to put my cursor before the W in when for my second paragraph. I would go up to the Insert tab, my Illustrations command group, and select my first option in this group, which is Pictures. This is going to open my Insert Picture window. I don't even know if I have any pictures saved on here. I don't. I'm going to have to find one in a folder somewhere. You would navigate to wherever your pictures are saved. Let's see. Let's see what this bar PC is. This looks like it's an image. We'll go and insert that. Ah, look at that. Picture of our school. Perfect. So I navigated to where the image was saved, and then you just select it and click your insert button, and you can see right now it's on the same line as my first sentence in that second paragraph where my cursor was. Now, when you have your image selected, you can see I have these little circles on each corner of my picture. I have them on the top and bottom, and the left and right as well. These are my resizing handles. If I want to make this image smaller, I always suggest you use your corner resizing handles, and I'll show you why. When I use one of the corners, I'll use my top right and bring this down to make it smaller. The image is still proportionate. So the height and width stay in proportion for the image. It's not distorted. If I was to use my right handle to the side here and just bring it over, you can see when I drag it, it's going to get squished. Same as if I use the top or bottom. It's going to squish the other way. So it becomes distorted. So I always suggest, again, use one of your corner ones. That'll keep the height and width in proportion for your picture. Now, when I have my image selected as well, you can see it activates a contextual tab. Picture Tools Format Contextual tab. We'll get into all of these options as we go along, but just to take a look, we have our Adjust group. We're going to be able to remove backgrounds, do color corrections, add artistic effects to our picture. We're going to have picture styles. You can add frames. Look at that. Gives your document a little more life. You can add a picture border, add different effects. We'll get into all of this. We have our Arrange group where we can position the picture on our document. You can see I can put this in the top left, top center, top right. This will bring it down to the middle left, middle center, middle right, and then I can also put it at the bottom left, bottom center, bottom right. So that'll position my picture within my document. You also have the option of wrapping text, and these wrap text options in my drop down are the same options there's a little button in the top right-hand corner, my layout options, same options. So right now we know that my picture is in line with my text. It's on the same line. Now your other text wrapping options you have are square. Let me click to select this. You can see square, my text will wrap around the image. I also have tight. It brings it a little closer. Through, we'll get into through. That's another conversation on its own, but we'll get into that when we do more in text wrapping. We have top and bottom, where the text is only going to be above and below our image. You can see it's no longer on the same line. We have behind text, so the image appears behind the text. The text is typed over the picture as well. Or we have in front of text. Now, why someone would want to use that, I don't know, because you can't read the text that's behind the picture, but you never know. Different decorative purposes could use that option. But all of those are your wrap text options. These are also available, again, on this button, this drop down on your Format Tools, your Picture Tools Format Contextual tab. And also if you go down to more layout options, this will open up the layout dialog box where you have a text wrapping tab. All the same options here as well. So you can apply them in multiple spots. Real quick, we also have the option to crop our pictures. With the image selected in our size group, we have our crop command. If I hit this button, you can see I get these dark, these are called crop handles. Now maybe I didn't want the road and the parking lot to the left of it included in my image. I could use these cropping handles. They're kind of very similar to sizing handles, and you can bring this down. You can see the outside of the picture, everything outside of the crop is kind of, grayed out for now. I can bring this cropping handle up a bit, bring this one to the left a little bit, so I'm focusing in on the building. Now all of this part of the image would be removed when I crop it. And to crop it, I can click on the button or outside of the image, and you can see it removes that part of the picture. So you can include only what you want to in your cropped photos. All right, real quick before you try out the activity that goes along with this, that was inserting a picture from that we have saved on our computer. We can also insert photos, different kind of images, clip art images from the internet as well. We can do a search directly from Microsoft Word. Same, you would put your cursor where you're going to insert the photo, go up to your Insert tab, Illustrations command group. This time we have Online Picture. And this opens up the Insert Picture window where you can do a Bing image search directly from Microsoft Word. So maybe I wanted to search for a puppy. Type my topic in there and press Enter, and it's going to give me my results directly here. You can scroll through, see what puppy I want to insert. I'm going to go with this little fella here. You just check off the box in the top left-hand corner, click Insert, and it'll drop it right into your document for you. You can go ahead and resize, crop the image. Again, we'll get into our other tools for images where we'll be able to do color corrections and removing backgrounds. So all of those options are available to us on the Picture Tools Format Contextual tab.
Our next video will be Activity 6.2 on page 150.